The Walt Disney Company, folks, has won government approval to build a new theme park in Shanghai. It's China's richest city. And this park would be Disney's fourth outside the U.S. What is it all going to mean, both for Disney, U.S.-China relations, China? Well, we partner with the FT to bring you Lex on Bloomberg so you can get a sneak peek at the Financial Times flagship column a day early. Ben McLannahan joins us live now from Hong Kong. Ben, you already know what it's like to have a Disney park. There's one in Hong Kong. Now there's going to be another in Shanghai. I can guess why Disney is excited about this. China, the world's most populous, one of the fastest growing nations or economies anyway in the world. How does China feel about it?
Well, certainly Disney's excited. As you'd expect, parks and resorts are its fastest growing division in terms of contribution to revenues over the past 5 years, and Asia's been one of its worst performing regions, so this is a perfect match. And the Chinese are equally excited. Shanghai, in particular, has suffered from the downturn. It's dependent on trade and finance, two areas that have, of course, suffered. So its first half GDP growth was the worst since records began in the early 90s. So from both parties' point of view, this is a tremendous piece of news.
All right, Ben, where could it potentially go wrong? Obviously, the whole notion of U.S.-China relations is somewhat fraught.
Yeah, well, so far it's triumph for Mickey Mouse diplomacy after 2 decades of trying. But if you look at the park in Hong Kong, which has been going for about 5 years, that too is a joint venture between the private sector, Disney, and the public sector, which is in this form the Hong Kong government. And that's been riven by conflict since the word go, really, for over 5 years. They've squabbled over capex plans and expansion plans. And the same could be repeated with Shanghai, despite these terrific intentions on both sides. If you look at Disney's third quarter numbers, which are out to the end of June, spending on its domestic parks, the parks it wholly owns in Florida and California, that was up about a third, but on the international side it was down by a quarter. So that's evidence of conflicting objectives.
All right, Ben, thanks very much.